Okay, guys. So, Faith First, Farm and Homestead, Business, Part 2. Now, I spent a little bit of time writing out. I didn't even write out everything. Like, there's so much. Um, I'm missing more than half of the items. I already know I am. Okay, so Faith First, Farm and Homestead, Business, Part 2. And I started talking about it in the last video, which I haven't uploaded yet. She would fly. Oh my goodness. I'm tired. Um, yeah. So as I said in the first one, we are established as a business. We're registered. We're established. I don't have my website up. I will get that going. Give me a minute. I am hungry. Alright, I guess what I'll do is I'll talk while I'm just gonna have some Slim Fast because I don't. Almost everything in the refrigerator is bread, and I don't want bread. I've had too much of it. I'll just use some Slim Fast and some pickles. I was gonna do a salad, but I couldn't go out and get the greens and stuff because it started downpouring out there. So that doesn't happen. Alright, as I was saying, uh, our business is going to be, I should say, our farm stand, which there's going to be a lot on the farm. There's going to be a lot on the farm stand. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot on there right now because I'm still working on getting things out. I have 3 mugs, 7 to 8 dish rag sets, which are 2 for $3. I have 2 sets of coasters, 1 set of 3, which is $2.50, and 1 set of 4, which is $3.50. I don't have any blankets yet; those take a long time to make. Um, I've actually started one. I've started crocheting a blanket, and I've started working on a quilt. And I'm gonna have to change the prices I have on there because I just happen to think those quilts are gonna have to be way more than, because I gotta consider the money I'm putting into the fabric and the thread, the time, and the fabric for the back, and natural cotton batting for the middle of it. So, quilts are going to be expensive. There's no getting around it. The quilts are going to be expensive. But it's all the money I'm going to have to put into making them. So I definitely have to change the prices on there because those are way too low. I won't make any money off of them at all when I consider what I've got to put into them because I had quilts, baby. Yeah, I've got these prices less than the. These are gonna cost way more, so. Definitely gonna have to fix that. Didn't know what to eat. Like I said, almost everything we have in the fridge is bread. We need to get some groceries. Anyway, that's besides the point. Okay, so the business consists of right now the farm stand. I'm gonna sit down tonight. Well, I have left of it, and I'm gonna write out a plan for tomorrow because I have to spend some time working on my Etsy store, which is gonna mean the digital. I don't know if I can do that or not. I don't have the mailers. I might have to see what they have in there. And just get a few. So I can weigh a few. And see how much they're going to be. Okay. My Etsy store. My website. The cookbooks. I'm going to work on getting those finished. Within the next couple of months. I've got to put aside $1,000. Yes, it's a lot. At least for now. I'm actually hoping that I can make that off the farm stand. Right now, if someone came by and wanted all of the things on the farm stand, it would cover the cookbooks. So, but I have about $1,000 worth of merchandise on the farm stand. Why? Because I have 4 paintings, 2 that are worth over $100 a piece. One is $500 because I'm selling the Cascade Mountains one. I debated on it. I try to do that one again. Oh, that one's $500 because it took so long to do it. The Fantasy Landscape, that's $200 because again it took a while. The paint, you know what I mean? The time into it. Ocean one is not for sale. I will do some more ocean ones and put them up for sale. I promise. But then I have the daffodil one, and which is an 11 by 14, and that one's $75. And I have, what is the other one? There's one more that's $75. Oh, the Spring in the Mountains one. That one's $75. Yeah. I have 4 little mini paintings. Those are between $2 and $3 a piece. I have the Moon Glow is sold. So I did make $10 that immediately went into some other things that we needed. Actually, Chloe bought that painting because she wanted it. And that immediately, like, that helped get my account caught up. So, and yes, that is towards Faith First. So, my Internal Storm. That one's $5. The yellow t-shirt, that's 10. I'm working on the blue t-shirt. I don't have that one finished yet. That one's in my tote. I have 3 mugs. They're $5 a piece. I have 2 painted rocks. So 25 cents a piece. That's all I have right now. So there's that stuff that's on the farm stand right now. I don't have any sweatshirts that I've done yet. I have to gather all them up. I'm gonna have to hand paint the sweatshirts. So the ones that I'm gonna have first off, those are gonna be between $25 and $30 a piece, maybe more, because I have to hand paint them. It's gonna take a lot longer. It could take me a whole day to finish one of those shirts. So it's gonna have to be probably between $30 and $35 for one. really have much of a choice in that one because of the time involved. The long sleeve t-shirts, they're going to be between 15 and 25. Sweatshirt jackets, I guess I'll leave that price there, between 25 and 35. I can't go any less than that because I'm going to have to hand paint them. The hoodies, they're going to be between 35 and 45. The jean jackets, now, if I can get them at Goodwill, 25 is really low though. I'm going to say between, no, dang it, Cinnamon, get down. No, I've got shorts on, and Cat, really? Sorry, I didn't want to stretch it up my legs. Alright, jean jackets are going to be anywhere between 35, I might even say 45. 45 and 100. Just depends, because if I have to buy them brand new, it's going to cost me between $50 to $75 a piece to purchase them on Amazon. Okay? And then I've got to put the time into painting them. So, and you got to consider the paint. So, the jean jackets are going to be between $35 and $100, and I can't. $45 and $100. All right. The Faith First glass drinking glasses. You know, just the drinking glasses. Oh, I forgot the mugs. No, we'll just go mugs and drinking glasses. Nope. I'm gonna write this down here. Faith First mugs. Between 5 and 15. And I'll do like a deal on 2 of them. Probably like, I don't know, 2 for $8 or something. I don't know. Because they're $5 a piece right now. Alright. So Faith First glasses, the drinking glasses, 4 for $15 and 8 for $25. The Faith First wine glasses, 2 for $7, 4 for $15, and 8 for $25. Faith First shot glasses, 2 for $5, 4 for $8, 8 for $15. The cookbooks, they're going to be between the $10 to $15. Now, if I pay $1,000 for them, because I have to order 100 minimum, and I'm going to get them from Morris Press Cookbooks, same place that Doug and Stacy got theirs done. You have the minimum order, you have to order 100, so I will have to charge at least $15. Between 15 and 20. So I don't know why I put $10, because that would be just making my money back. I'll have to charge between $15 and $20 for them. They'll probably be 15, you know, because then I'll make an extra $500 on them, and then it'll just go back into probably the next order. Anyway, homemade soaps. I've not started making them yet, and I decided to hold off because of the humidity. I don't have a great place to keep them right now that's temperature controlled to where they're not going to get condensation, and, you know, I don't want that to happen, so I'm holding off. Those will be available in the fall. That will give me some time to get more supplies to where I can offer more soaps on the farm stand. And on my Etsy store, through the website, which I will work on, you guys. The homemade soaps are going to be $5 each. 2 for $7. Or you can get 5 for $15. Or if you want a full batch is $20, which would originally be $100. You can get 20 for $75. So, but you have to let me know ahead of time if you want 20 bars. So I can freshly make them and then save them. Because one batch is 20. So, excuse me. Alright. Crocheted items. Blankets. I'm rethinking this one. Alright, the baby blankets, I'm saying 25 to 50. I think I'm going to have to go back through and rewatch my quilt prices video. My prices video. A twin size. No. Right now, these prices are not, some of these prices are not set in stone. They can change. Because, I'm not going to say not all of them are set. They're not all set in stone. They can change. Because first of all, prices of the materials can go up, which means I have to raise my prices because I have to pay more for my materials. So, right now, a crocheted baby blanket, which I don't have any yarn for that yet. I'm just working on getting my yarn back. And I did go through my yarn, and I'm having to throw it all away because of mice. So, that's a thing. Not okay. Not happy about that. Because, yeah. Anyway, but, gonna buy all new yarn, and a new tote, with a cover. So, a baby blanket, a crocheted baby blanket. It's gonna be anywhere between $25 to $50. Depending. Okay? On how much the yarn is, where I got it from, that kind of thing. A twin size, is going to be anywhere from $75, which would be a sale, which I'm thinking $25 for a baby blanket would be on sale as well. $75 to $150. $150 is probably going to be top price for now. Full, $200 to $250. I might say, you know what, I'm going to say $175 to $250, and the $175 is going to be the sale price. $250 top price for now. A queen, $275, which is a sale price, to $400. No, we'll say to $350. So that'll give me room to have a sale price for the king size. Now the king size, the sale price is going to be, okay, so the queen, the sale price would be $275 on a crocheted, queen size crocheted blanket. By the way, I'm working on a queen size crocheted blanket, Michigan State colors, green and white, for Chloe and Zach. And I'm going to give it to them for their place for when they get married. So, queen size. Sale price $275 to $350. King. The sale price would be $375. The sale price would be $375. Oh gosh. The top price for a king. Ugh, okay, I'll say 450, and that's probably low. So even that's a deal because I want to be able to do a sale price on the California king. Yes, I'm willing to do one. But if you want one, you will have to pre-order it 1 year ahead of when you need it. Because it will probably take me 1 year to finish it. Why? A queen size. It's 80 inches by 60 inches. I'll tell you why. Okay? I'll tell you why. How big is... What the heck? Is... Okay. No! No! Get down. Go. A king size, a standard king size, is 76 inches wide by 80 inches long. Okay. Cinnamon? You jump up here and I'm not going to be happy. You're not getting on my lap. I'm not trying to be rude, but you know, I didn't realize there was an extra large. No! Okay, see, I'm wondering if I should, See, I really thought that was bigger than that. Okay. So... We'll do this, because there's more than... No, Nebula? Lay down. Crocheted blankets. Alright, baby. A baby, it says a crib is 52 by 28. So we're going to say $40. Small single. I didn't even know these existed. 75 inches by 30. See, even that's like long. So, a small single. Oh, we're going to go $50 with that. That's a sale price, okay? That is a sale price. $50 for that is a sale price. They will do sales, you guys. I'm just trying to get established here, so. So a small single, $50 would be a sale price. So we're going to go $50 to probably $100. A twin which is Nebula. No. No. I don't have the spray bottle right here. Alright, hang on. I'm going to go with the spray bottle. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. And I know, like, I apologize because I know probably part of this is a little bit boring. But we've got to cover the business. This is absolutely imperative because we are established. So we have to get this stuff figured out. Alright, so a twin crocheted blanket. So a regular twin size is 75 inches long by 38 inches wide. So the sale price for that is going to be $75. We're going to say $250. Now there's an extra large twin. I didn't know that. Which is 80 inches long, which is the same length as a queen size. By 38 inches wide. So that one is going to be sale price $100. All the way up to $200. The next size is a full size, which is 75 inches long by 54 inches wide. So the sale price on that is going to be $175, and that's going to go up to $250. Now, there's an extra large full. And that one is 80 inches long by 54 inches wide. So that one, we're going to go sale price $225 up to $300. All right, so a queen size Nebula, leave her alone, is 80 inches by 60 inches. So sale price on that one would be $275, and that is $275 to $350. Now there's an Olympic queen. Which is 80 inches by 66 inches. And that one is going to be the sale price at $325 to $400. Now the king size, which is 80 inches by 76 inches. And the sale price on that would be $375 to $500. The California King is 84 inches by 72 inches. Which the sale price on that would be $475 to $550. And I do believe there is one bigger than that. I think it's an Alaskan King. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. Is there a... Holy crap. Dang. 108 by 108. So 9 feet by 9 feet. So we're going to write that in. Just in case somebody wanted one. So those prices would be as follows. The sale price on that one would be $525. Actually, we're going to go $475 to $575 on the California King, and then $550 to $675 on the Alaskan King. Now I don't see anybody asking for anything bigger than that. Okay, the Texas isn't as big. Okay. We'll do this. If anyone asks for, I don't, probably a lot of people don't even know these exist. The Texas king size is 80 by 98 inches. I'll just, because I don't want to redo all that. Alright, so technically, the Alaskan King is going to be between $650 sorry guys, and $750. So the Texas King is what's going to be between $550 and $675. Messed this up. Alright, I'm gonna pause this for a minute. Sorry, guys. Okay, now, prices as follows for the crocheted blankets. We'll go through this one more time. The baby, 52 inches by 28 inches, $40. The sale price would probably be $30 to $40, we'll say. Sale price is going to be $30. Small single, 75 inches by 30 inches. Sale price $50. Top price right now $100. Twin size, 75 inches by 38 inches. Sale price $75. Top price right now is $150. Extra large twin, 80 inches in length by 38 inches in width. Sale price would be $100. Top price right now $200. Full size, 75 inches by 54 inches. Sale price would be $175. Top price right now $250. Extra large full, 80 inches by 54 inches. Sale price $225. Top price right now $300. Queen size, 80 by 60. Sale price $275. Top price right now $350. Olympic Queen, which is an 80 by 66. The sale price would be $325. Top price right now $400. The King, the regular king size bed, 80 by 76. Sale price $375. Top price right now $500. Here goes. All these king size beds. California King, 84 by 72. Sale price $475. Top price right now $575. Colorado King, 80 by 96. Okay, so that means it's wider than it is longer. That's weird. Anyway, sale price $550. Top price right now $675. It'll take me a long time to make these. Okay. I can put the time in and make them. It's gonna cost me at least $3.79 to $8.99 per skein of yarn. See where I'm coming from? That's why the prices are so high. Okay, Wyoming King. Lilani, hey! Wyoming King, 84 by 84. 84 inches by 84 inches. Sale price $650. Top price right now $775. Colorado King, 84 inches by 98 inches. Sale price $750. Top price right now $850. Again, it's going to take a lot of yarn and a lot of time. So I've got to charge these prices for these. Now, a lot of the time, I'm just going to say if you guys want any bigger blankets, just put in your order. I'm going to say at least 10 months in advance for a bigger blanket. Crocheted, especially. The Florida King, which there is such a thing, 108 inches, which is 9 feet by 80 inches. The sale price on that's going to be $825. Top price right now $950. The Alaskan King size is going to be the biggest and the most expensive. Okay? It's 9 feet by 9 feet. 108 inches by 108 inches. It's a lot. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of yarn. So that's a lot of expense. Okay? If I have to buy I'll know more after I get Chloe and Zach's blanket done. But I bought 2 different colors for theirs. The green and white. They were, I think I paid it was either $3.79 or $3.99 a piece. We'll just figure $4 a piece. That's $8. I don't know how many stripes I'm going to get out of each one of them. Like I said, I'll know more. But if you figure $8 just for 2 of them, if it takes 20 skeins of yarn, I don't think 10 would be enough. Pretty sure of it. Because I've made big blankets before. I have one. I gotta dig out of my closet upstairs. I mean, 10 skeins is gonna cost you about $40. And I don't even think it would do half of the blanket. It might. I mean, I'm probably gonna spend about $100 in yarn. Not on the smaller blankets, the bigger ones, if not more. So the Alaskan King is gonna be the sale price, like if I made one right now. Sale price would be $850. The top price right now would be $1,000. Again, it's a lot of money. Now online, eventually, when I get set up to take credit card payments, I will probably try to set something up to where payments can be made. However, I don't ship until the last payment is made. That's just my stipulation. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to get burned. So, anyway, that's that. That was a lot because I'm trying to figure that out. The hand sewn quilts, those are going to be a lot more. I'm going to have to like figure those out because that's going to be a lot more money because of the fabric and the natural cotton batting in the middle, and then the fabric for the back, and then all the thread. So, I'm not even going over those right now because that's, yeah. I already talked about the crochet dish rags, 2 for $3. The crocheted coasters. The set of 3 I have is $2.50. Set of 4 I have is $3.50, and it's gonna kind of stick with that. I actually do have some felt that I can use. I did find that, so I mean, and that'll wash okay. I was gonna get a new hot glue gun because I don't know where mine's at. I think it's in the little worm out. Crocheted bookmarks are gonna be $1. Crocheted pot holders probably just $2 to $2.50. I don't know, something like that. But Okay. Sorry, I was texting Scott back. Okay. Anyway. So that kind of again, it's not even half of the merchandise. The binders, the homesteading binders. Those homestead binder with colored paper. Now, I don't know how much paper that's going to take. It might take 2 packs of it. So I could easily spend $30 on the paper alone. Okay? Then you got to figure the ink. I might go through 2 ink cartridges. Or 2 sets. If I go through 2 sets, that's $140. $150. Because it's going to cost me about $75 at least to get 1 set of ink cartridges for the printer. Now, to print a whole binder, if I go through 2 sets of ink cartridges, that's about $150 plus the paper. So that's $180. So I'm going to have to charge at least $200 for the binder. It'll be worth it. Okay? It'll be worth it. Okay. That's with the colored paper. Okay? I'm going to say actually $225. With white paper, I can get a pack of the white paper for less than $10. So we'll say if it's $7 and it cost me, we'll say it cost me $15 for 2 of them. Which, no, because 1 pack has got about 500 sheets in it. Might only take me 1 pack. We'll say 2. I'm just going to go with 1. So if I only spent $7 on the pack of paper, then yeah, if I only spend $7 on the pack of paper, but again, if it takes me 2 sets of ink cartridges, then that's still about $150. But I could charge like $180. I mean, I will say $155 or $175. Now, I will do a PDF download. But stupid flies. Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna recommend it. I'm gonna quit. Because you guys are gonna want all that stuff in hard copy. I mean, okay, if you want a PDF, download it and then print it yourself, that's fine. I'm not gonna say print it as you need it. That's your choice. But grid down situation, guys, you're going to want that. Okay? So, PDF download, I'll probably only charge $75 for. So, we're going to go hand sewn items. We're not going to talk about quilts right now. So, sachets. I have not made them yet. With essential oils, which I still have to get a pack of. I'm just going to go probably 2 for $3. What is on me? Yeah. Those are just going to be cutesy little things, you know what I mean? Pot holders. Easy to make. Probably won't charge more than $2.50 a piece for them, you know? Placemats. Not a lot of people use them anymore. Some people do. But we're going to go a set of 4 for $10. Because of the time and the fabric and that kind of thing. You'll be able to get a set of 8 for $15. Or $12. We'll go 12 for $20. So, aprons, which I will probably make them faith first aprons, and we'll probably do those for $25 a piece. Excuse me, guys. I have to pull this up a little bit because I don't want my chest showing in it. I'm sorry, I just don't. My boobs are too big. Just don't know. I just don't know. And there's lots of things I can do with the fabric, with fabric scraps. And I'm gonna start once I get my vehicle. I'm gonna start going around and like buying and like buying and picking up scrap fabric off from like marketplace, that kind of thing. Like I can do eyeglass cases, and I would only charge like probably $5 for those. I can probably do like little coin purses. And I'd probably charge like $2 for those. Now this will take some doing, you know, like to figure out the pockets and that kind of thing. But I might even be able to do wallets, fabric wallets, or denim wallets. Now those I would have to probably charge about $10 to $15 for, because that's gonna take me a bit to figure them out, you know. Now, I can do like bags, like carrying bags, shopping bags, whatever. I'd probably charge about, we'll say $7 for those. I mean, that might seem, I guess it depends on the fabric. 7 to 10 for those. Just depends on how much I spend on the fabric. Um, I'm thinking. I would do some of these for the farm stand right now, but I just don't have the fabric for it. Because all my fabric is now down in Oklahoma. I would actually, excuse me, I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, I do. Aaron bought us the honey garlic chicken earlier. Sorry. I am so sorry. I really am. I think I'll do an egg collecting apron. And this stuff will eventually all be on my Etsy store as well. The egg collecting apron is probably going to run about $20. Um, Now, I'm going to say handmade clothing. Because eventually I'm willing to do that. Eventually. This is probably going to be a long video, you guys, because this is going over every aspect of the business, because it's what it is. We're a business now. Faith First Farm and Homestead, we are a business. Period. And I'm hoping I can plug my computer in. Hoping. Be okay. Please don't let us start a fire. Or burnout or anything like that. Are you charging? Wait. It's not charging? I think it is. Dang it. Okay. Woo! Okay. Woo! Okay. Had to make sure it was charging. I was like, no, I just plugged it in. Alright, anyway. So, handmade clothing. Real simple with that. T-shirts. I can do t-shirts. Just a regular t-shirt. Okay, out of whatever material, whatever t-shirt material. No! Whatever t-shirt material. A handmade t-shirt, because I would be hand sewing it. Hang on, Aaron's coming. Okay, so the clothing would be simple. Like t-shirts would run from just a plain t-shirt in either a plain color or print. Hold on. Okay, anyway. Yeah, just like a plain t-shirt material, printed t-shirt material, whatever. Doesn't matter. $20. Why? Because you're going to be spending over $5 a yard for just the material. Okay? Now, a yard is 36 inches. Okay? And you're probably gonna need, you would need at least 2 yards for a t-shirt. 36 inches, guaranteed you need 2 yards for that. So, if you spend $5 on 1 yard, that's $10 just for the material. Okay? Then you, sorry. Then you have to count the cost of the thread and the time it takes to make it. Now, okay, the pattern. I could take a t-shirt, like whatever size you wanted. Now, I would need the dressmakers like chalk or pen or whatever. But I could take whatever size t-shirt you wanted and take another t-shirt that same size and literally trace it out. Sounds dumb, but I wouldn't need to spend the money on the pattern. But I mean, the patterns you're probably gonna spend about $7 on. So there's $17. Just pour it into it without the time put in it to sew it. Now, sewing it is not going to take really that much time. Once you get it cut out, and I'll have to buy a pair of good dressmaker shears. Once you get them cut out, you need to flip it inside out. You know, okay, with the collar, you also need to buy like the ribbing stuff for the collar. Actually, no, you can turn that down and hem it. I don't know if there's, no, there is ribbing. I don't know how much that runs, but you figure maybe another $5. So there's $22 right there, and if I'm charging $20, then I'm not. If I've spent $22 and I only charge $20 for the t-shirt, I'm not making anything off from it. So honestly, I'm gonna say 25. $25 for a handmade t-shirt because it's gonna take sorry, I was texting Chloe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to charge at least $25. I mean, I don't know how much the patterns are. I don't know how much the fabric is. Chances are I could get the fabric. It just depends. I don't know. I would have to look it up. You know what? Let me see something. $1 yard cotton. I'm looking this up on Amazon, by the way. Okay, so That's spandex. That's how I like spandex. $1 pre-cut. See, that's $6 right there. And that's the cheapest I'm seeing is $6 per yard. That's just 1 yard? Good Lord. Okay, that's $14. That's insane. Okay, so the cheapest I'm seeing is $6. So that would cost $12 just for the amount to make a t-shirt. 12 bucks. Okay. $12. Eight-yard bolt. Well, I mean, technically, though, if I bought something like that, 8 and 30, that would only be about, that'd be less than $4 a yard. So that would be the way to get it. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick with my prices for now. See, this one's $4.36 a yard. So, I mean, it just depends, obviously. So the prices are going to vary depending on how much I'm spending on the fabric. So I'm going to say about, let's see. I'm going to say $25. Sewing patterns. Let's do that. $20. Yeah, so the patterns are a lot more than I thought. We're talking $10. That one's 8. $15. That's for a t-shirt pattern. I might just get me some of the paper or just start buying the extra shirts. I mean, I'll probably get some patterns too. Anyway, there's things I can do with the patterns on, what's wanted. So anyway. Painted, I'm going to say that can be as much as $35. If you wanted it handmade and painted. The face first. Cinnamon, get down! Get down. No. Get down. Get over here. Alright. So, I mean, yeah, they're going to be a lot more expensive. The long sleeved are going to be probably the same. Sweatshirts, depends. Again, the material going to be, Alright, I already went over the blankets. The quilts, I'm just going to hand sewn quilts. And I'm not even going to cover that one right now because I don't know how much it's going to cost for the fabric. It's going to depend on how much. It's going to depend. So on to other things. The live plants, which we don't have right now. I'm going to try to have some this fall, okay? Fall, I'm going to try to have elderberry. Starts. We're going to say $15. Okay? For wise. $15. See, I don't have my other notebooks in front of me. Because I think I was thinking $15 for 20. I think I was gonna do like 5 for $7. And then 10 for 15. And then we could work out a deal if you wanted 20 of them. That's like a whole orchard of elderberry bushes. Blackberry. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have these in the fall. We'll see. Blackberry. Black raspberry. Nebula! Stop! Stop it! Go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down. Thank you. I think with those, I'm going to go, Nebula, go lay down. Sorry, guys. Now, if that's just, with those, 5 for 15 is just the canes. Okay? The plants are going to be, Nebula? Go lay down. Those are going to be $15 each. Go lay down. Now. Lay down. She might want to go to eat. All right, yeah. So the plants are going to be $15 each. So strawberry runners. I'm gonna be able to put those on the farm stand like soon. I should probably get out there tomorrow and start doing that. Strawberry plants. I'm gonna say $3 a piece. I don't have any pineberry at all because my bed is still growing. So that'll be next year. So the pineberry plants are going to be $5 a piece. Stop scratching. Dried herbs. 1/4 pint jar. I'm going to go $3. Okay. I'm probably not going to have any jams and jellies. Somebody needs to get out and check the blackberries again. I'm going to have to get those in the freezer same day. I did actually put one in the freezer. So we have like 1 pint in the freezer. Back tomorrow. Next year, as we've gotten more established, fresh herb bundles. I'm going to go probably $2, just for a little herb bouquet. I want to get more lavender planted. I want a lot more herbs. I still haven't made those beds, like the wooden boxes. I want to get those done. We've got to get a lot of stuff established. Medicinal herbs. Quarter pint. I'm going to say $5. Dried. No, fresh. No. I wouldn't do them fresh because tea bundles. Probably $10. Tincture mixtures. Tinctures. Probably $5 a bottle. And it's gonna be an alcohol mixture. Actually, that's for the alcohol mixture. The ACV mixture, which I would probably only charge $3.50 for, because the ACV is cheaper, obviously. Not gonna have any of those on there this fall because I haven't. I mean, I might. I don't know. I'd have to start getting my stuff. I've got to get my paycheck established, you know. Which I didn't even say anything. I did get the job at Rich's, so I'm going to be starting there Friday for what they call onboarding, and it's going to be like 20 to 30 minutes, but I'm going to get paid for the full hour. It's $13.40 to start. So, thank God. And within a couple weeks, we should have our van. But it's going to take me, it's probably going to be another month before I get it on the road, so. Alright. So that's those things. Homemade candles. I was going to say beeswax candles because that's what it's going to be. And we're going to go small, $5, medium, 10, large, 15. Mega, well, I'll do a mega candle, 25. We'll do that. I'm not going to charge like $50, $75.
Just get some mega candle.
You know, like the big.
Oh, yeah.
The big ones.
Right.
Homemade disinfectant wipes. One quart jar. We're gonna go $10. Two for 15. All three for 25. So, and there's gonna be 3 different sizes. So, all three is one set. So one set is gonna be $25. I haven't done any baked goods yet. Not yet. Just trying to figure out if I've covered all the other things. Live plants. Okay. Animal babies. Obviously, we don't have any of those right now. Obviously. Hopefully next year, okay? Chicks. $5 each. And I'm hoping that we can get our chickens to sit on their eggs. I am going to get more chicks. Gotta get them in their coop. Dragging Aaron out tomorrow and we're gonna get that done. Period. I don't care. Now if we end up with baby turkeys to sell, freaking amazing. Baby turkeys are called poults. We're gonna go $7 a piece on the turkeys because they're $12 a piece at Family Farm and Home. Don't know if we'll ever have baby guineas, but if we do, they're called Keats.
They're called what?
Keats.
Okay.
And we will go $7 a piece for them as well. Excuse me. Ducks. Ducklings. I would probably just do $5 a piece for ducklings. If we ever end up with baby geese, goslings, to sell, I'd probably just do $5 a piece for them too. Rabbits, bunnies. They're gonna be anywhere from $5 to $25 depending on breed. Baby quail, which I don't remember what those are called. Probably just gonna go $3 a piece on those. And then the only other animal that we're planning on getting is goats. So kids, baby goats. Those are gonna be anywhere between $75 to $150 a piece, depending on breed, that kind of thing. So there's our animal babies. Obviously, you will be able to pre-order those. Maybe. Yeah, you can pre-order them. But I won't ship those. You have to come to Faith first to pick them up. That's just stipulation. Have to pick up. I will not deliver. Or will not ship. Now, if you're in the area and you need them delivered, I can do that for a fee. We'll deliver for a fee. And that's only local. And I'm probably only going to charge $10 for that fee, depending on $10 to $20. Okay. So, the next thing in line. Fresh produce on the farm stand, which we don't have any yet. I'm hoping that we have enough. It's gonna go anywhere from probably $1 to $7, maybe $8. I don't know, maybe $10, depending on size, whatever. We don't have any pumpkins. We'll probably have butternut squash to sell. I still haven't planted any zucchini. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can get it. I'll have to look at that, see if I could plant some of that tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, apple seedlings. $5 for a small seedling. 6 month, $15. 1 year, 25. 2 year, 35. And that's just going to be the same basically for fruit trees in general. I don't have any blueberry to like. I don't have any of that. Speaking of which, what did we get up? We probably missed picking the blueberries too. I was hoping to get some. Um, well, you know what? I actually forgot something on the crocheted stuff. Crocheted plastic mats. My grandma used to make them out of bread bags, and I would charge like $20 for those. And I've covered quite a lot. I've not covered baked goods. So hot. Ah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Lemon trees. Those are going to be 15 a piece. Blood orange. 20. Ruby red grapefruit. The other thing I'm going to have to spend the money on, the $200, is the greenhouse. Absolutely, 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 absolutely. Now, I might price what it would cost for the cement needed, the gas to go get all the pallets, because of the fact that I'm going to have a van, and it would take more than one trip. Polycarbonate sheeting, plastic, and the PVC, the curved PVC. If it comes up to more than what it's going to cost for that greenhouse, I'm buying the greenhouse. Because I also will have to buy the beds to go in there and probably pay somebody to bring out the hot compost for the beds. So, because I gotta have my greenhouse this winter. Alright, the ruby red grapefruit trees, probably just charge 20 for those. Don't have any other citrus growing. Don't have any avocado trees growing yet. Like next year, the plant starts. Probably just veggie in general. I'm gonna go $5 a piece because Family Farm and Home charges $6, and that's probably gonna go up. So, herb herb starts, I'll probably go $5.50. Actually, no, the plant starts, I'll go $4. And then $5 for the herb starts. Watermelon, we don't have any watermelon, so I'm not gonna be. I could do that for next year, I guess. Watermelons. We're gonna go anywhere from $3 to $8. Pumpkins, which will be a next year thing because I never got any planted, unfortunately. $5 a piece to $7. Well, $5 to $10 depending on how big they are. Squash. Butternut squash. I did not get vegetable spaghetti squash planted. Probably just gonna go $3 a piece for those. Cucumbers. I think I'll go 10 for $5. Which it's 50 cents a piece. But you know, and then I'll go like 20 for 8. You know, I don't know how many we're gonna get. And I can't go and sell any of my older stuff because the jars are like, I mean, I don't know how good a condition that stuff is in, and I'm not gonna do that. So, I mean, I might have to throw a lot of it away, unfortunately. And I didn't get as many of my seeds as I needed to. I'll have to start sending for seeds. I'm gonna get an 18-gallon tote and completely fill it with seeds. Completely. So now my survival seed packets, which let's see, this year I could include a few bean seeds. I don't know about peas. I don't know how many we're going to get. I've gotten a few. That's it. I could include some beans, tomato, the butternut squash, cucumber, I couldn't include beet seeds because we don't have many of them, or any lettuce or anything like that because we don't have much of that growing. I didn't get any kale planted. None of my spinach came up. So they say beans, butternut squash, tomato, cucumber. Yeah. couldn't even include carrot. We don't have any growing. Shoot. I can't even sell seed potatoes. Or, potatoes. Because we had one plant come up. That's it. Trying to think what I got growing in the garden. I've got a lot of beans in the square foot garden. I have a few peas. I don't even know how well they're gonna do. So I'm gonna write this down. Beans. I could include a few beans. Tomato. None of my cabbage came up. My broccoli got eaten. Had a little bit of arugula come up. See, at that garden, we just started it with a lasagna garden, and I don't think it had the depth. So, better luck next year on that one. So what did I say? Beans, tomato, cucumber. Might be able to include a few eggplant seeds. There's one other thing. Beans, tomato, cucumber. No, butternut squash. I'm gonna try to get some zucchini planted tomorrow. So we're just gonna put zucchini on here. I can add cilantro to that. Because I have some cilantro seeds out there already. So I might actually order me a pack of the little tiny, Ziploc bags. And it's funny, we've got 2 compost piles with butternut squash growing all over the place in it. And I know I'm positive that's what it is. Because I don't think I had any vegetable spaghetti squash that I threw. Oh, there might be vegetable spaghetti squash out there. I'd have to go look, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So that might be it. That might be it. So that's 7. Sorry. That's 7 different things. $50. I think I would only charge $5 for that. For that particular survival seed packet that's only got 7 different things in it, I would only charge $5. So that's more than 50 cents a package, but it's still less than $1 a pack. So there you have it. Um, Now, eventually, we're going to have things like cement crafts painted, and the price on those are going to vary anywhere between probably $5 to maybe even $500 because it just depends on what it is. Handmade wooden items. Like out of pallets and repurposed wood. I can't even tell you how much that stuff is going to be. It could be anywhere between, again, $5 to 500, just depending. I mean, I'm not even making a list of, all that stuff. I am going to keep some paintings on the farm stand, but a lot of the paintings I'm going to save for the art gallery. Minis are going to be between $2 and $5. The 4x6s are probably going to be $2 and $4, we'll say. 4x6s will be between $4.50 to $7. 5x7s anywhere between $5 to $10. 8x10s anywhere from 10 to 15. 11x14s say 10 to 25. 11x14s are going to be anywhere from 20 to 75 depending on what they are, because I do have one that's 75. 12x12, those are going to be anywhere from 35 to 75. We'll just say 75 because I've got one that's, yeah. A 16x20. And that is probably as high as I will ever go on the farm stand with a 16x20. And that's going to be anywhere between $100 and $500 because those take a long time and take a lot of paint. So, for now, there you have it. We covered a lot of information. I'm going to be working on, as I said, I'm going to be working on my Etsy store and hopefully the website tomorrow. If I get frustrated with the website, which I probably will. And honestly, I don't know how much I can do with the website itself without the Etsy store done and without being able to pay for it to be pushed out there. So, might have to wait on that until I get some more money coming in. The Etsy store I can do, and I might spend some time on the binders tomorrow on my computer. So I'll pull that back up and see where I left off, and then, because I still have all the screenshots and stuff, and all the, diagrams and stuff, so. And maybe even on the cookbooks, see if there's anything else I can add to it, because I want several recipes at least in each category. So I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to get those cookbooks wrapped up so I can start getting the money put towards them. Now, once I start making the paycheck, I'm going to try to start taking $100 out a week every paycheck. Same for yours. So within a 5-week period of doing that, I can send for the first order of the cookbooks. It's going to cost me $1,000. Because you have to order a minimum of 100 of them through the Morris Press cookbooks. And they're one of the best companies out there to order them from. And I'm already almost done with them, so I'm not going to change companies. But I want to get those established and done and ordered so I can get them on the farm stand and get them on the Etsy store. So that about wraps it up. And I didn't write down my little painted rocks, which seems very minimal, but still part of it. Painted rocks. Please stop scratching, Scott. They're going to be 25 cents each. Or 5 for $2. 5 for $1. Yeah, 5 for $1. So 25 cents each. So 5 at 25 cents each would be $1.25. Yeah. Makes sense. 5 for $1. So yeah, again that about wraps it up. So anyway, everybody will be able to order most of this stuff. Yeah, there is one thing I didn't cover, which I guess I will go ahead and cover. Baked goods. Bread.
Not sure if any weight on that.
I at least want to get it down. That's the yeast breads. Now, if I can ever get my sourdough going, sourdough bread is gonna be probably
Cinnamon in my bedroom.
I don't know. She might be out there. The regular bread I'm gonna go for $3 a loaf.
There she is.
Sourdough we're gonna go $3.50. Quick breads, which is like zucchini bread, banana bread, which the bananas obviously are not gonna be from anything I grew.
I found her.
We're just gonna go $2.50 a loaf for those, or pumpkin bread. Unfortunately, those aren't gonna be from any of my pumpkins this year. Um, I am gonna try to get to some farmers markets. Ugh. Um, muffins will be anywhere between. Well, we're gonna go one batch. Scott, when it starts to warp, it won't shut completely, and you gotta watch not pinching that cord.
I didn't pinch the cord.
Are you sure? Because you kept slamming the door.
The light is still on.
Not the point. You cannot pinch the cord.
I didn't pinch the cord is not pinched.
Then I have to look at it because you cannot. You've got to make sure you didn't do that. Because that can, like, that can break the rubber coating around it, or the plastic coating around it. And slamming that door on it like that can pinch the cord. One batch is going to be 12. And I'll probably just do like $5 for a batch. A double batch, which obviously is 24. We'll go $6 for a full batch. No, we'll go $7 for a full batch. For one batch. And then for a double batch, we'll go 12. Pies would have to be made to order. Those are going to be $10 to $15 a piece. Cookies. $12 for $12 for 7 and 24 for 10 because the cookies are going to be, you know. I don't want to put too much on the baked goods right now. And seasonal stuff, I'm not even getting into that right now. Because I don't know what we're going to be able to do. So. I was hoping to be able to do the Christmas boxes this year, but I don't know. I don't know. Because it's so late in the year and I don't know what we're going to be able to come up with. So I don't want to sit there and say, yeah, we're going to be able to do it if I can't, you know. The other thing I forgot about, eggs. When we do finally get eggs and have extra, they're going to be $3.50 a dozen. Now, that's for the chicken. Once we have ducks, duck eggs. Those are going to be $5. Wait. I'm going to go 7. Dang it. Yeah, this video is going to take forever, guys, because it's like over 2 hours long. But it's a business video. Because of the fact that Faith First Farm and Homestead is now an established business. Because it has been listed as such. That's why I wanted to do this. Duck eggs, we're going to go... Still did that. Half dozen for $7. And then a dozen for 10. That's duck eggs, though. Not going to go any farther than that because we don't even have, we would have ducks right now. I ain't worried about it because you can't touch it now. Anyway, yeah, we don't have ducks yet. We don't have any other birds right now anyway, but had to make sure I got that down. Next year there'll be like pickle. Oh yeah, I might end up with some jars of pickles. And I am buying my canner. 1 pint. I'll go $3 for a pint. So, I mean, there won't be many on there, but there'll be some. So, jams and jellies, don't count on it. Because fruit, okay, I take it back. We might end up with peaches and nectarines and plums. So we're going to go with this. Peaches, nectarines, and plums. Oh, goodness. I don't even know. Because I don't have any bushel baskets or anything like that. I don't know how many extra we're going to have. Because I don't know what has survived the Japanese beetles. So I think I could kind of leave that one up in the air. I might actually get like some 3 those bags. It might be 5-pound bags. 5-pound bag for, or they're 3-pound, I don't know. 3-pound bag for no, I'm gonna leave that open because I don't know. I'm gonna have to like test them out, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's a very long video, and I'm not even gonna try to upload this tonight. So again, we covered a lot of ground, a lot of stuff. It's all going to be stuff that's going to be available on 90% of it's going to be available on the Etsy store and on the farm stand. Some of it is going to have to be like ordered ahead of time. Obviously, the animal babies and the live plants you will have to pick up. I'm not shipping live plants and live babies. Just not doing it. There's so many other things. Cinnamon does not want to be in there.
Well, we can't leave her.
You know what?
We can't leave her out.
You know what though? Most of the time she stays out here.
Okay.
So, anyway, we covered a lot of ground. So, I'm just going to leave as is, and I'm going to get off from here and close out this video because it's really long. And I'm sorry if it was a boring video. But I felt it was necessary because
You want to say hi?
Scott, I've been saying hi to her all night. Please don't step on those.
I'm not stepping on anything. Not a good spot to put her down.
Anyway. Yeah, I felt it was necessary because we are established as a business now. So and there's gonna be other like homemade items that I'm gonna add to it. I covered the basics, and yeah, that's a lot of information for the basics, but you know, again, we are a business now as well, so just want to get that out there, and I apologize for the length of the video. This is part 2 when it's like huge, because I just started the other one tonight and couldn't finish it because I had to get everything inside because of the storm coming. So again, I apologize for the length of the video. Anyway, so any subscriber, you guys all have a chance to get free t-shirt and a free mug. Free hand-painted t-shirt and free hand-painted mug. Now, the t-shirts, I might just make a general either large or extra large t-shirt. I might just do an extra large. Unless otherwise stated. You guys interested in a new subscriber package for a free hand-painted t-shirt and a free mug, hand-painted mug, let me know. Just leave a comment, say, yeah, hey, I want a new subscriber package. And then I'll comment back and we'll figure it out. Just let me know. And, you know, that'll give you guys a chance to get a little bit of free, you know. Because from the Etsy store and obviously the farm stand, that stuff's not going to be free. So, but I'm looking forward to, you know, getting everything going and getting the business underway and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get off from here. And again, I apologize for the length of the video. You guys, make sure you check your subscriptions and make sure you're still subscribed. Click on that notification bell and click on all to make sure you get all those notifications and do your research. Because it's really, really important. So I'm going to get off from here, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be tomorrow. I still have to upload the rest of those. I got one uploaded today. I have 6. And now I have 7 or 8 to upload. Right. I gotta get those uploaded tomorrow. But I'm gonna get off from here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great night. Do your research, you guys. Start doing something to change your health. Just 1 or 2 things. And do that for a little while, and you'll notice a difference. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Sorry, I hit the pause button. Bye, guys.